Hello guys, I am Praise and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to teach you guys how to create a business card using HTML and CSS. So let's get started. As you can see over here, I already have a demo of what our card will look like at the end of this video. We are going to have this owner's name, the job, and email, number, location, and the social media icons. Next, let's just grab our Font Awesome link CDN from CDNJS website. Next, we're going to create our HTML tag and paste it in here. Then we're going to create a link for our CSS. Create a link, and here we're going to have style.css. Then next, we're going to create our business card div. Here we're going to have business card. Then next, we're going to have our first card header. Create a div, and the class here is going to be card header. Card header. Then next, we're going to have our profile image. Create another div, and name is going to be profile image. That is the container for our image. Then here we're going to have our image. The image I'm talking about is this one right in our demo, this user image. Here the image is going to be an image I already have saved in my folder. Then after the profile image, down here we're going to have our card header. We're going to have our info. Create another div, and the class is going to be info. In here we're going to have our first name, which is the username. I'm going to use devcore, which is my channel's name. And next, I'm going to create a p tag. Here we're going to have creative director. Let's see what that looks like. This is what we have, which is the image, the name, and the job. The next, we're going to create the details, the email, and the number. Just down here, after our card header, we're going to have card details. Down here, create another div, and it's going to be card details. In our card details, we're going to have contacts, and in our contact, we're going to have our first paragraph tag. Here we're going to have our first icon also. The class of our icon is going to be fa-envelope. Then down here, we're going to have our email, which is devcore@gmail.com. We're going to paste this 2 more times. This first one is going to be our number. Just type in plus 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, let's make it 2 3 4 5 5 6 7 and 8 9 0. Then here, change this to phone, change envelope to phone, which is our phone icon. Here we're going to have our location. The location here is going to be 123 business st, and next we're going to have city, then we're going to have country. Change this to a location icon. We're going to have map marker, then alternate. Let's see what this looks like. As you can see under here, this is just what we want. Then next, we're going to create our divider. After the contact down here, we're going to have our divider. The class here is going to be divider. Let's just collapse it since there is nothing in it. Close this back. Then next, we're going to have our social icons. Create another div, and the class here is going to be social icons. Next, we're going to create our anchor tag, and in here we're going to have our icon. The first icon there was, let's see, first icon here is LinkedIn, the next one is Twitter, GitHub, and Dribbble. Firstly, here we're going to have our class, and the first icon we had here was LinkedIn. So just type in FAB FA LinkedIn, And next we're going to type in, we're going to create our second icon, copy and paste this 3 more times. That is just what we want. Paste this one 3 more times, and here we're going to have Twitter. We have Twitter here, and next we are going to have GitHub and Dribble. GitHub, and next we're going to have Dribble. Let's see what that looks like. This is what we want, just under here. Next, we're done. We're going to add some CSS to our code, since that is all we have for HTML. Let's head over to CSS, and firstly we're going to style our body tag. Let's type in body. The margin here is going to be 0, and padding is going to be 0. Set padding to 0. Then next we're going to have display, flex, and I'm going to have justify content, and it's going to be center. Next we're going to have align items. It's also going to be center, and height here is going to be 100 VH. We're also going to have font family. It's going to be sans serif. The next we're going to have background. Our background here is going to be linear gradient. The colors are going to be purple and red, or we can use blue and red. Set it to 135 degrees, then hash 6111C9. That's our purple color. Then next we're going to set our red color to EC1B0C. That is our red color. Then next we're going to set all colors to white. That is it for our body tag. Let's create a class for our business card. In our business card, the width is going to be 380 px. Set width to 380 px. Then next we're going to have our background. It's going to be RGBA. Then here we're going to have 255, 255, 255, then 0.1. Here we're going to have border radius, and it's going to be 15 px. Then next we're going to have overflow, hidden, and next we're going to have a box shadow for our card. Box shadow is going to be 0, 15 px, and this is going to be 0, not 1, 0, 15 px, and we're going to have 30 px. Then we're going to set a color for our card box shadow. We can use this color, but change this around. Here we're going to have 0, 0. This is going to be 0, 0, 0, and we're going to have 0.5. Next, we're going to add the transition to our card. This is the effect that makes it pop up and change colors whenever we hover on it. Here we're going to have transform, and set a timer to 0.3 seconds ease. Next, we're going to add box shadow. Here we're going to have another timer. It's going to be 0.3 seconds ease, and we're going to add a backdrop filter to make it blur. Backdrop filter, and the blur is going to be 10 px. Let's see what we have. This is beginning to look good, but we need to set our body tag background to no repeats. Here just type in background repeat, and set it to no repeat. Perfect. This is just what we want. The next we're going to add a hover effect to our card. Type in business card, and here we're going to have our hover effect. I'm going to add the hover effect by adding a transform translate y, and here we're going to have -10 px to make it shift to the top whenever we hover on it. Next we're going to add a box shadow, and it's going to be 0, 20 px, and 40 px. Then we're going to add our color. You can copy and paste this since we already have it here. Change this to 0.6. Let's see what we have. As you can see, our hover feature is already there. It changes box shadow and pops up whenever we hover on it. This is just what we want, but we need to do more to make it look more like what we have in the demo. Next, we're going to style our card header. Here we're going to have card header, In our card header, we're going to have display flex, and we're going to have align items. It's going to be center. Then next, we're going to have padding, and it's going to be 20 px, and background is going to be linear gradient. Here we're going to have linear gradient, and it's going to be 135 degree also, like the first one. Firstly, we're going to have hash 6f 6f00f f. This is our blue color, and next we're going to have the red color. It's going to be hash 00d45 d4ff not 5. That's our blue color. Then next we're going to have our profile image container right down here. Type in profile image and set it to flex shrink and make it 0. Then next we're going to add a width for our profile image container. It's going to be 80 px, and height is also going to be 80 px. Then next we're going to have a border radius. It's going to be 50%. Let's set it to 100%. Let's see what we have. We're not done yet. Let's add set overflow to hidden, and border is going to be 3 px solid white. Let's see what that looks like. This is just what we want, but we need to add some styles to make our image reappear. Here we're going to create a profile image again, then target our image, the image inside the container. Next we're going to have width is going to be 100%, and height is going to be auto. Let's see what we have there. As you can see, this is just what we want. It's beginning to look like what we have in the demo. Next, we are going to style our info tag, which is the container that has all these elements inside it: our icons, the email, number, location, and the social icons. The style in our info container is going to be margin left, and we're going to have 15 px. Then next, we're going to style our info container h1. The text right here. I'm going to have info, then h1. Or rather, it's not this ones right here I'm talking about. Sorry, it's supposed to be these ones that we have right here. That's the ones under them. Firstly, here we're going to have font size, and it's going to be 1.5 rem. And next, we're going to have margin, it's going to be 0. Next, we're going to have our info, then target the p tag inside it. The font size is going to be 1 rem for this one, and the color is going to be exactly what we have up there, but it's going to be a little bit different. Copy this color and paste it in for this color right here, and this is going to be 0.8, not 0.1. Let's see what we have. This is beginning to look good. Next, we're going to add a margin to our paragraph tag to bring it closer to the h1 tag. Here the margin is going to be 5 px, then 0 0. This is just what we want. Then next, we're going to add some border radius to our card. Let's see what we have here. There is a border radius in our card. Let's go back and add that. So in our business card, we have a border radius. Up here in our business card, the border radius is going to be 15 px. Let's see what that looks like. This is perfect. Then next, we're going to style our image container, the card details, the image container that card details that holds these images, icons, and the info, the email, the number, and the location. Type in card details, and we're going to have padding. There is a mistake here. Details. We're going to have padding, and it's going to be 20 px. And we're going to have our paragraph tag that is inside the card details, and we're going to set its margin to, its margin is going to be 10 px and 0. The next, we're going to have font size, and our font size is going to be 0.9 rem. We're going to have display flex, and we're also going to have align items. It's going to be center. The next, we're going to have a gap, and our gap is going to be 10 px, and the color is going to be exactly what we have up there. Copy this color and paste it again here. change this to 0.7. Let's see what we have. This is beginning to look good, but we need to change the icons color to blue. Then next, we're going to target our icons. Here, this is going to be dot contacts, not dot card details. Type in dot contacts. This is good. Then next, we're going to style our contacts, the icons. Here we're going to have color, and our color for this one is going to be blue, exactly what we have here. The next, we're going to have a font size. It's going to be 1 rem. Let's see what that does. This is just what we want. The next, we're going to style our divider, which is the border we have right here in the demo. This border right here. Down here, we're going to have our divider class, divider, and for our divider, we're going to have width. Our width is going to be 100%, and height is going to be 1px. The background is going to be exactly what we have right here. You can copy and paste this again for the background of our divider. Set this to 0.2, and that should do it for our divider. Then here we're going to have margin. It's going to be 20px and 0px. Let's see what that looks like. This is perfectly and exactly what we want, as you can see in the demo. Then next, we're going to style our icons. They are the last section of our code. Firstly, we are going to type in the social icons, and next we have display flex for our icons. We're also going to have justify content center, and we're going to have gap, and it's going to be 15px. Then next, for our icons, we're going to target them directly. Type in social icons, then type in icon. Let's see if the class is available in HTML. Let's go to HTML. We don't have the classes here. All you have to do is create the classes in our anchor tag. Type in icon and just copy and paste this and the rest of them. 1, 2, and finally 3. Here for our icons, we are going to have font size, and it's going to be 1.2 rem. And next, we're going to have color #FFF, that is a white color. The next, we're going to have our transition. We're going to add another hover effect for our card to make it pop up and change colors whenever we hover on it. Here, we're going to have color. It's going to be 0.3 seconds is, and next, we're going to add transform. This is the feature that makes it pop up whenever we hover on it. 3 seconds is also. And next, we're going to add the hover effect, the social icons, then type in icon. Add our hover right here. Here we're going to have color #00d4ff, which is the same color we have right here. Then next, we're going to add our transform scale to make it pop up whenever we hover on it. Scale 1.2. Let's see what it looks like. As you can see, this is exactly what we have in the demo. If you really enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask in the comment section below. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.